Hello and welcome to the stream. I'm Victoria Corva, you can call me V, and today I'm streaming full in London again at long last, which I'm actually really excited to return to as I only play it on stream. Hello to everyone in chat today, hello to Nine-Tailed Dragon, hello to Owlquill. I'm really excited to be back. Okay, so first of all, let's see what the post spiders have left us. Okay, we've got a few messages here. This is good. That is nothing. That is nothing. Okay. So, that was forever ago. We still don't need it, so I'll just leave it there. Ooh, presents! 2 presents! Sario would like to send you a box of something. I accept. Let's see. Surprise package from Sario in my possessions. I'm just going to ignore that doorbell. Alright. So, possessions. Where do they keep these? That's a book. Under book, it was a book. Wait, where is it in my inventory? How does anyone find any? This game is so big. What did it say? In your inventory, a surprise package. Okay, possessions. Oh, look, a bot. Let's get rid of that. You are now banned. Hello to Sario as well. Welcome. Under curiosity? Oh, thank you. Curiosities. Oh gosh, we've got like lots of stuff in here I didn't realize that we had. Okay, so we have a surprise package. This was from Sario. Let me click that. It's very intense music for me just opening gifts. A bundle of oddities of extremely variable value. Let's go. Opening the bundle of oddities. Unwrap it and see something forbidden. This escaped the Ministry of Public Decency. Unwrap it carefully? What is this? Nine-Tailed Dragon says, to be fair, the gifts themselves can be pretty intense. I do seem to remember receiving a gift from a certain 9 in-game that contained a bunch of rats that mugged me. So I guess you would know. London street signs. Forbidden goods. There's a manifesto of sorts too, crudely printed. This is not our city. Our city has departed. This is its crouching corpse. This is the shell accreted around it. We are overwritten by the masters. They will forget us down into the ground. They will make of us like lacquer. The streets are dead, but let us remember them. Chalk their old names high. Let them be remembered in flame. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Okay. And I think I also, from the same package, received a box of 50 delights? Is this from you, Sario? Shiny fate. 50 fate! Oh, that's gonna be so helpful. I'm always running out of actions on stream. Thank you. Okay. That's fantastic. That's such good news. We might have a full stream today. Can you imagine? Thank you so much for that. Okay, I don't need these. I don't need these. I'm only keeping the messages. Okay. Owlquill has also sent me... Wait, this present says, Owlquill has sent you what might be a cat in a box. Is it a cat in a box, though? You have... You now have a partially unwrapped cat? What? Oh my goodness, this is amazing. A partially unwrapped cat? 1. Only 1 layer remains in the game of Pass the Cat. A gently rustling box sits on your dining room table. Only 1 layer remains. The intensity of the music right now. Behold the cat. You catch your breath. The last layer of paper lies within. What's in the box? I think I need to turn down this music. Okay. 40% chance of success? I want this cat. Let's go. Oh, I was fortunate. Black as a Spirifer's heart. A velvety black cat struggles free of the wrappings. It blinks at you. About time. Well, we move as the game wills. Here. It whispers something to you, and the room spins about you. When you ready yourself, it's quite gone. I've gained 2 appalling secrets. I've finally caught a black cat! Alquil! Thank you very much! Oh my gosh, that's so cool. This has been a very fortuitous message opening. Ninetale Dragon says, I do not approve of sending cats through the post. Alquil says, what's good for the rats is good for the cats. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I believe I'm still not dangerous enough to do my ambition. My dangerous ambition that I unwisely took. So, until I switch my job to a dangerous job, I think I might do some random events today. Because we've been having quite a lot of fun with them. Oh, we can also send Christmas cards? They celebrate Christmas in Fallen London. I assumed they would celebrate something weirder. Like more troublesome. I don't know. Let's go. Hi, Calmly Enveloped. Welcome. So far, I have received a huge box of Fate and a large amount of cats. So I'm having... No, wait. A large amount of Fate and a big box of cats. Cat. So, yes. Fallen London's December is going well for me so far. Thanks, everyone, so much. I hope you're all having a lovely day. Ninetale Dragon says, I ask you, what could possibly be weirder or more troublesome than Christmas? You're making a strong point. The Clayman Coleman delivers. The Clayman Coleman delivers fuel to your lodgings every Tuesday. Today, dust falls from his arms as he struggles under 200-weight sacks of nutty slack from the Medusa's head. Give the fellow a hand. Your good deed for the day. Or a chance to show off your Olympian physique. Whichever. I don't think my character has an Olympian physique, but I love the idea that they want to show it off anyway. Let's go. I got a 100% chance of success. My 12 dangerous has clearly made me buff. I'm so dangerous now. Oh, it's having a think. I don't think that's a good sign. I've been having unhappy internet for a little while recently, so I hope the stream doesn't drop. Let's see. You grab the sack from the tottering clay man and hurl the contents into the coal bunker, as if it were a kitten. I just want to say. Don't hurl kittens. Anyway. You may have strained something important, but the clay man Coleman, and the regulars at the pub are all impressed. The Coleman's voice is a megalithic rumble. Thanks. I could do it, but thanks. He furrows his brow, sending stress fractures up his forehead. Need a hand. Strong arm. Trouble. Meanwhile, you notice that there's something tucked in the bottom of the empty coal sack. Ooh, an occurrence. You're collecting clues for the Clay Coleman quality is now 1. Looking for secrets in Watchmaker's Hill. Interesting. So this clay... this is my first interaction with a clay man. I didn't know there were claymen. Oh my god. The Calmly Belt, it sounds like you got some pursed? Specifically a perkage. Oh no. Oh no. Let's have a look. Oh, all of this sounds great. Let's go. The Departed. Oh, Jabal Barker, welcome! Hello! Everyone, Jabal Barker is also on the Fediverse and wrote a really excellent Fallen London fanfiction, which I really enjoyed personally, and it's also audio narrated, so worth checking out. The Departed. Tiny black-garbed shapes crouch beside a grave pit. Blue flames flutter in the neathy breeze. You've happened across a mass rat burial in a single human-sized grave. Ooh. Watch. Ratter's Faber bury their dead? You'd rather thought they just ate them. Is this some heterodox rat cult? Add your own dead to the pile. You have a dead rat in your pocket. A friend? Or a trophy? Best not go into that. Oh ho! Ripe rats! The little villains are at their prayers, are they? They'll never see you coming! Sweep down like the Assyrian? I'm not going to steal these rat bodies from a rat funeral. And I feel bad about the dead I've been feeling bad about these dead rats for a very long time. I can't... Surely I can't just... Isn't that worse? Oh. Ratisfaber. Let's just watch the Ratisfaber bury their dead. Rat, tiny and solemn. Rat mourners lay wreaths of lardy twine in pickled cabbage. Burlier rats inter one stiff-furred corpse after another, while white-collared rat priests solemnly spit and trample on an image of St. Gertrude de Nivelles. A minuscule double row of rat choristers squeaks a requiem. Should have been choiristers, probably. 2 leather-masked sentinels spot you and level tiny weapons. Time to move on. My melancholy has increased. What the heck was that? This is so strange. I should not be killing rats. I don't... the theater one is really boring. I'm just gonna get rid of it. Win your way into a dying widow's will? That sounds horrendous. Let's do it. Saria says, I just had to engage in a war with the rats for my lodgings? Oh no. I'm not saying that the rats don't fight us as well. They definitely do. But also, they appear to just be people. So... Win your way into a dying widow's will. Quick! You've heard of a certain lonely, faltering dowager, full of dying regrets she needs someone to hear. You quick! Like, you need to get there before anyone else does and before she dies. Jabal Barker says, also those who know Fallen London better, should I be getting on and starting an ambition? I've not been able to decide on one yet, and none of the 4 massively grabbed me as ideas. Oh, that was the problem I had, and I ended up in a very strange ambition. Definitely other people know better than me. Ninetailed Dragon says the LBs are, when you get down to it, just people. A very London sort of people. So, getting into the widow's well. You reach the deathbed a trifle flushed, but just in time. Take her spotted yellow hand and listen sympathetically. Oh, this is awful. But I can just do it, because I'm so persuasive. What's this? Persuade her lawyer to alter the will in your favour. The dowager's lawyer seems an underhanded sort of gentleman. He may be amenable to sharp practice, if offered a share of the gains. Look, I would rather just actually listen to her and then get added to the will, than just be like, no, like, screw this poor dying old woman. Oh my gosh. It's still awful. I'm resigning myself to the fact that you cannot play this game as someone who has, like, almost any moral compass. You've got, like, you at best, you have a very broken moral compass that instead of pointing north, it points kind of northwest. It is a small, sad tale and soon told. At the funeral and somber wake, there is intense speculation from the deceased family regarding the tear glistening at the corner of your eye. Is it real? Feigned? Or secreted from a discreet vial of salty water concealed in your handkerchief? You leave the mystery behind when you go, carrying a modest bequest the old dear made to you with her final breath. Oh my goodness. Alright, we're opening a bundle of oddities, everyone. I don't know what I'm gonna get. Ooh, let's have a look. What's in the bundle? Something wretched. Lumps and damp fustian. Pitiful treasures. Someone laid a dead rat beside a candle on silk, tied a careful knot in the silk, bundled up the clothing it lies in. Someone will miss these pitiable things. This is what the old woman left me? Oh, interesting. I kind of like want interesting stuff more than I want wealth. It appears as an exceptional story I can actually do. Is that a lie or is that true? Mr. Wines is holding a sale. We've seen that before, haven't we? A stranded urchin. Oh, we've got to help the urchins. Calmly Enveloped says, what a wonderful decade it has been this year. Oh my gosh. Sorry, it says, if morality lies at north and my character's compass points due east. Exactly. Fallen London is not... It's not one of those games where it's like, yes, you have many options, and one of those options at least is to do good. It's like, you have many options, and they're all quite bad. A stranded urchin. High above the cobbles lies the Flit, a rooftop kingdom ruled by the city's thieves. An urchin girl has been cast out. The price of her return is a painting. What? She says, picking her nose. You think we don't appreciate art up there? Of course not. A painting. She shall have a painting. Create a work of staggering brilliance. Or see what you can scrounge up. You can't move for hopeful artists in this city. There's bound to be something suitable lying around. We have a 100% chance of success. Let's create her a work of staggering brilliance. Fetch brushes, canvas, and coffee. Lots of coffee. Paint sprays. Brushes fray and snap. 3 times you tear the canvas and start over. Before the night is done, you have created a masterpiece. Along the way, you've discovered some new perspective tricks and invented a radical stippling technique that is undoubtedly illegal. It's almost a shame to see a work like this wasted on the untutored eyes of thieves and grubby urchins. Still, her promise is a promise. The girl takes it happily. Apparently she likes the red bits. The powers of the Flit approve, admitting her into the high places once more. Over the next week, she repays you in tidbits of information overheard on the rooftops. That was fun. I liked that. Okay, whoa. Any old iron. The recovering entrepreneur pushes a small handcart through the city. Oh, this is the person who has all the... Oh, I can't do it. Well... and get out of here. Let's get a sale from Mr. Wines. I can't do that either. You also get out of here. Come on, people. I can't do this either. The random events are failing me. The random events are failing me. I'm going to get my professional reward. 68. I bet I can now switch my persuasive job to something else. Let's seek a patron. Oh. That does sound interesting. Dun, 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 dun. Let's go see if we can make any progress on my ambition. I think the answer will be no, but you never know. There's always a chance. Oh, we could try and steal the cart again. I'm still desperate to succeed. Sario says I've never murdered anyone that didn't get better later. Oh my gosh. Ninetailed Dragon says my compass points somewhere very particular. Oh, the Clayman Coleman needs my help. I really don't know how to do a voice like Boulder's. It's very upsetting to me that my voice is not both able to go higher and lower than it does. Like, why are voices like this? We should just be able to do whatever pitch and timbre and volume we like. And I will forever be upset that I'm not better at it. Maybe one day. Oh! And Jubal says Vendirith has mail? I have mail? Well, I'll quickly check my mail. Jubal Barker keeps watch over a certain building while showing kindness to the London poor. Your acquaintance will be at this for many hours yet and requests your help. Dear Vendirith, it occurs to me that it may be a jovial idea of an evening to go among the streets of the city and loiter with good intent. There are urchins to be comforted, ruffians to be avoided, widows to be helped across what was once long ago a street, and possibly tea to be imbibed in great quantity. There may even be cake. Would you care to join? With warm wishes, Messrs. Barker, Human, and Balderdash, Blemigan. Oh, we're going to go and do good things. Okay, let's see. Yes, invited to loiter. An acquaintance has asked you to loiter with them. They're watching over a certain place, and it'll be many hours of surveillance. Dun, 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 dun. Be magnanimous to get what you want. Be kind to those you see while you wait. Some may return your acts of generosity. Oh my gosh, we can do something kind! This is the first time I've ever had this option. Let's go. Alright. Vendirith joined your watch. They showed kindness to the London poor during the vigil and gathered useful information. In the end, you got the information you needed. Dear Messrs. Barker and Balderdash. I believe we spent the evening quite well and can count ourselves. Very kind indeed. I'm sure the Ministry of Public Decency won't be bothering us for a few weeks at least at this rate. With kindest regards, your friend Vendirith. I always have to write something, even though when I'm playing the game, my brain is completely incapable of making words work. So, knowledge of the stones. A kind word costs nothing and gleans you a great deal. Those constantly disdained go unnoticed, but see much. Those who live on the streets know them well and are acutely familiar with the nooks and crannies of the area. There's much they can tell you, much for you to reflect on while you wait. The hours pass slowly, a revel breaks the silence. A debauch, as inconspicuous as a railway brass band in a near-empty ticket hall, parades through the street. Wine bottles shatter on the cobbles. The liquid trickles round the stones. The noise is barely muted by the gathering entering the property you're watching. But your acquaintance has all the information they need. Your time here is finished. Jabal, you are the first person who's invited me to loiter and has allowed me to gain the knowledge from the loitering. Thank you so much. This is great. Ooh, I got some warning notes. You completed a social event with Jabal Barker. That was really great. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. That has a message, so we're leaving that. Ninetale says, honestly, hearing these wonderstruck reactions to the random junk we send them is half the fun of Fallen London streams. Look, I really love receiving random junk. When you only play this game like an hour and a half a week, it's just all exciting all the time. Let's see. I really want to do this Clay Man thing. I'm very excited about it. The Clayman Coleman needs your help. He has a voice like boulders. See a lot in this job. Had secrets. Little stash. No more. Robbed. Oh no. Can you help the fellow? The first step is to shake down the local villains. Yes! 84% chance of success! We're becoming dangerous! Okay, let's go. The flying fists of investigation. We're actually beating someone up instead of being beaten up. This is wild. Okay, sorry. I'm so dangerous now. The roomy brawler rubs his jaw and declares he knows nothing. The sticky-fingered Bravo declares that she thinks of the Coleman as a brother. The one-eyed spider hunter gabbles out nonsense, but that's nothing new. These people know nothing. They buy you drinks to soothe your fury. Time for a new approach. Ooh, okay. They bought me 50 bottles of Greyfields? Oh my gosh. Woof. Wow. How much do they think I can drink? I don't actually drink alcohol in real life and never have, so I don't really know how much people drink, but I'm under the impression that 50 bottles would be a lot to receive for like a night. like a lot. Coal dust and secret. Like, you would just burst if you had that much water, wouldn't you? Like, that seems too much. Sorry, I'm getting really distracted. I'm very glad for all of... I guess it's just bribes, really. Coal dust and secrets. An indolent flaneur is talking about the Clayman Coleman. Is that flaneur or flaneur? Who's French? Frenchman, please help me. Okay, anyway. An indolent flaneur is talking about the Clayman Coleman. You know he's only saving those secrets to bring in another of his kind to London. That's all we need. Show him a little knuckle. Yeah, don't be rude about the Clayman Coleman. He brings me coal every week, and he seems an alright sort. Perhaps this fellow knows something about your clay friend's missing secrets. A bit of menace should see whether he does. Oh, 56% chance. Oh, heck. I'm doing it. He doesn't look the thieving type, it has to be said. No, don't be absurd. I've no idea who took his secrets. I'm just saying that he was saving up to import more of his brethren from far Polythreme. That's where they're from, you know. Before you know it, London is going to be awash in clay, you mark my words. I don't like you. But we succeeded. Is this like our new friendship? This is great. The end of the cloistered diatomist friendship was really sad. This one maybe will go better. Jabal says that's not a knight, that's a wine cellar. This is what I thought. Alquill says in Fallen London, a cellar of wine is 306 bottles. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's keep doing this plotline. I'm super into it. I bet I'm not strong enough anymore. Oh, I'm not. I need 18 dangerous? No! But I want to go beat up the sneering dragsman. Perhaps another time. Alright. Let's go see if we can do my ambition to bag a legend. You're ready to hunt the wild mandrake that you need for the Vake lure. Remember, I'm hunting the mysterious Vake, a creature so dangerous that nobody even speaks of it. I have a 33% chance to begin the hunt, and we're gonna do it. There's nowhere to hide besides the mud and the river, and the clusters of bloated fungus, and the endless wastes of tussocky underground grasses. But apart from that... Let's go. Oh, I failed again. This is not a surprise, but I'm still sad. Several times you flush the mandrake out of cover, but it always finds somewhere else to hide. The little bastard can swim like the devil, if the devil could swim. Ah, well, we tried. So what's this? I thought these take fate to do. An exceptional story, the House of Silk and Flame. A thriving street market bustles outside of the Lamb and Flagellant. Ooh, I can do it! A thriving street market bustles outside the Lamb and Flagellant. Newly sprung up, it promises Londoners a glimpse of the elder continent. Hussite bees, arbory roses and bottles of alleged Scythian tears are all for sale, though there is no means of proving authenticity. By far the most popular stalls, however, are those from Vesture. The storekeepers display wares from the spider-thronged kingdom, great gem-studded tapestries and silken shawls, to the general delight of the passing crowds. The genuine articles are wildly expensive. The numerous obvious counterfeits, 10 a penny. Ooh. Okay. People doing the maths of a cellar of a wine cellar. I love it. Browse the wares. Peruse, examine, perhaps admire. Commit to nothing and ignore the gaze of the overbearing storekeeper. I do like that. Examine a tapestry depicting vesture spiders. They are the creators of the famous vesture silk. Examine a tapestry depicting queens. A procession of solemn, crowned women holding scepters and riding spiders. Okay, oh, I don't know what to do. There's 2 really cool spider options. What about the queens who ride spiders? That sounds cool. Role of queens. The weaving work is so fine that you can see a similarity of features between the queens. The throne must descend from mother to daughter. The queen's attire depicts whether their rule was a peaceful one. Some are in armour, bearing spears. Others stand beside a spinning wheel. But every queen is depicted alongside a spider, whose colour matches her robes. Vesture is an ancient kingdom. It began with spiders, and ends in queens. The last figure in the line of queens is minimally depicted, and the image is unadorned. Her presence is recorded for history, but nothing more. The tyrant, the storekeeper says bitterly. She rules even now, to my sorrow. Oh, that sounds like a really good exceptional story, but it's only for subscribers. But we did get 3 Whisper Satin scraps, so that's nice. Dun, 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 dun. I can't do that, can I? That was like, I need to be more dangerous or something. What else we got? Ooh, interesting, interesting, interesting. So you remember that admirer that was... We just tricked them before. Service ties, the admirer. One of your admirers, victims, has followed you down to the Neath and found you. So this is like we pretended to be in relationships with people in order to like to scam them, I believe. That was like we had to do it. This is interesting. Jabal says, I have a really annoying regular card where an artist's model my character romanced once turns up with a new man she wants me to help get rid of, and there's no good way to do it. I don't want to pick up her boyfriends and date them. The violent option is violent and unreliable, and the persuade option involves me iterating all her flaws to her current partner, which is really not my style. I didn't even really want to break up with said artist's model. She just seemed very cool. Aww. That was like me in the Closet Diatomist. I just wanted our friendship to continue, and it was just like, no, you find him disgusting. Get rid of him. I was like, oh, okay. Turn on the charm. You've charmed this one before and can do it again. How this time, then? A simple seduction? Breaking down in tears? It's all the same to you. Let's cry! Oh no. Putty in your hands. We're such a terrible person! Your old lover is taken in once more. Oh my nose. Sorry, I get so stuffy. It's a familiar tune. Eternal love is pledged, and you vow to meet them back on the surface when your business is done in a week or so. They even give you a little money to help with your trip. Oh no. We're the worst person in the world. Why do they force us to have... Oh, whoops. No, I can't do that right now. Why do they force us to have these relationships? Okay. Let me go home. Wait, what's this? Activities? Oh, work on your story. Make your name writing a short story. Consider new schemes. Yeah, we haven't done any writing in a while. And I'd quite like to go down and visit the spiders. Making your name writing a short story. Let's do it. Time for you to really strike out on your own. Stun the world with a short story. The only way to finish the work is to put pen to paper. Do it. Your mug steams beside you. It's time to write. Create manuscript pages to write your story. When you have at least 10, rework your story to improve its potential. Improve your piece to 30 potential to continue making your name. For this short story, you'll need no more than 10 pages and 30 potential. Okay. So, I have 6 manuscript pages. I still don't remember any of the numbers they just told me. This is one of the things I find really hard about Fallen London. There's so many different stats you have to track and the numbers just slide right out of my head. I have a 100% chance of writing rapidly. I have a 42% chance of writing frantically. That sounds way more fun. Write frenziedly! Step aside! Words coming through! This can have very uncertain results. 28% chance of success? I gotta do it. That sounds amazing. Oh, I failed. Accidental plagiarism. No wonder that sounded familiar. You read it in Elle's piece just last week. That whole passage will have to come out. And that. And that. It's all contaminated. Oh no! I lost 2 potential! Oh, okay. Well, let's try. Oh no, I'm out of fate. I'm not out of fate. Sorry who gave me fate. How do I maybe refresh my fate? Okay, I should spend 2 and then restore. So if I want to increase my dangerous... Okay. Let's see. I travel to Watchmaker's Hill, to the Department of Menace Eradication. I take an action to hunt and rat keep. Nope, that didn't do it. Just going there took all my actions. Well, I've done it now. 20 actions. Yay! Okay, let's go and write some more. And not waste it this time. That'll be fun. Nine-Tailed Dragon says writing rapidly can work really well, speaking from recent experience. Nine-Tailed Dragon absolutely wrote a really excellent short story, Dungeon Core short story. It sounded like in a day. It was just wild. It was really good. And I definitely recommend that. Nine-Tailed Dragon is also on Fedi. If anyone else is on the Fediverse. Let's see. No. Consider new schemes. No, I want to do the short story. But good this time. Continue writing your short story. Yeah. We gotta... Okay, we need 10 to rework the story. 10 manuscript pages to rework the story. Improve your piece to 30 potential to continue making your name. So I need 10 pages and 30 potential. 10 pages and 30 potential, chat. Let's see if we can make this happen. Okay. Write at a sensible pace. Write rapidly. Only takes 4 actions. Oh, I just want to do all the high-risk things, but I should probably just do write rapidly, which I have a 100% chance of success. And it doesn't take very much. Good progress. The clock ticks, a cat raises its voice in song. You sit back and regard your work with pleasure. 5 manuscript pages, a total of 12. So we can rework the pages now. Hello, Subpar Empire. Welcome. If you enjoy this game, I highly recommend Sunless Sea. Thank you for the recommendation. I am aware of the Sunless Sea. I have not played it yet. I'm barely started in Fallen London, in all honesty, because I only play it on stream an hour and a half a week. But yeah, welcome. Okay, so we can rework our story. We're finally making some kind of like progress in this writing career, which I'm very excited about. The next step. You have the raw material now to refine it. Oh my gosh, so many more actions. The writer's desk. Rework. Murder your darlings. Editing will cost you manuscript pages, but may improve the potential of the work. You can use romantic notions, tales of terror, and other items for research and inspiration. Experiment and see what works. This is wild. They have such a complex system. Honestly, the makers of Fallen London are amazing. A cautious edit. This can improve a work whose potential is 25 or less. I have 17, so that's quite a good one. A daring edit. I'd probably get more for that. This can improve a work whose potential is 60 or less. Incorporate romance? Who doesn't love love? A little realism may help, but not too much. 70% is a good chance, and I am prone to risky, spice it with gossip. This may make your story a frivolous thing of the moment, but oh how magnificently of the moment it might be. Oh, that sounds fun. Add a touch of darkness. Some say Londoners have enough darkness in their lives, but this is darkness of a different sort. Ooh. Include something exotic. Who knows what lies across the Untersee? Well, you do. Ooh. I'll do one of these 70%. Let's make it an incredibly, like, gossipy. Yeah, let's do it. I got a scrap of gossip. I'll do it. A significant titillation. When in doubt, add something disgraceful. You giggle, reading it back. That's a good sign. Yes, subpar Empire. The potential of my story at the moment is 17. It's real low. Because I'm continually confused by what I'm trying to do. But this is good. Okay. I've gained 2 more potential. 19. Alright, I've still got some actions. Let's get this story, like, really good. So we've got some gossip. Let's incorporate a romance. Because we have 12 romantic notions. Yeah. Hearts may flutter. Marguerite leaned back into the crook of his arm. Her lips parted just a little. Never, she breathed. Never, never, never. Until now. You gained 2 potential. New total of 21. Very probably good enough. Me when I'm done editing my novel. It's very probably, like, almost, right? Nah, it'll be fine. Subpar Umpire says go cautious until it's 25. That is absolutely not how I play this game. I make bad decisions constantly. But the making bad decisions is so fun in this game that I can't, like, stop myself. It was all I could do not to, like, see that there was, like, a 33% chance and just go, let's do that. Because I run out of actions really quick when I just fail at stuff constantly. We've still got, like, 45 minutes left of the stream, so I've really gotta keep this going. Subpar Umpire says, I love the idea of romance being a finite resource. Oh yeah, absolutely. You're getting that through your own romantic notions. Like, you can't write it unless you're, like, going out and breaking hearts. It's just ridiculous. I'm loving it very much. Oh, I have a message? I have a message. Oh! Okay. Dareth, I have conducted some analysis based upon our shared findings as to errors made and how to better solve them. Allow me to share the results with you. Signed with cordiality, Dr. Jubal Barker. Below Dr. Barker's signature, there is a small smudge of fungus and cake crumbs. That must be Boulder Dash. Okay. Thank you, Jubal. We got some secrets out of it. This is, this is great. Let's continue editing our story. Sorry for that brief switch. I love getting messages. A daring edit to sound really fun. But it doesn't... It's 84% chance, so like... Let's add a touch of darkness that we're clearly not equipped for. I'm gonna use one of my 16 Tales of Terror. Ooh, let's go. Oh, I failed. A story for which the world is not yet prepared. No, now is not the time. There are enough terrible things in the world today. Let this one be forgotten. Aww. I need 30 potential to finish this short story. And I'm absolutely going to try the touch of darkness again. Ah, I'm using up my fate too quickly. I think we need to take a break. We'll come back to this story soon. What else is the option? Stay at the races, the dragon's work. We could try our 5th attempt to steal the handsome cab. So we haven't succeeded yet, have we? Is that a waste of my time? It's not. I'm gonna do it again. A handsome cab driver sits yawning on his seat, turning his head now and then to watch well-dressed couples sauntering by. Now, we could sneak up and cut the straps on the baggage, which we have a 100% chance of success at. But that sounds really boring. Or, as I keep saying, we could sneak up and push the cab driver off the seat and steal the cab. Oh, Alcor says change your equipment? That's probably a good idea. Do I have any equipment that I can... what have I got? No, that doesn't help. That gives me +1 shadowy. I guess I'll wear my prisoner's mask. Oh, my rubbery feline gives me +3 shadowy. Yeah. And I love my rubbery feline. Affiliation? What the heck? A member of the Order of Those Who Will Not Be Caught Red-Handed, a society of libertines and players of red games. It is an occult and secret society not to be spoken of beyond the curtained rooms in which it meets. Or on stream. Equip this in your affiliation slot. Click. I just want to know what that causes to happen. Alright, cool. I remember being invited to that society. Okay, so we have now an increase. We're finally gonna... 72% chance! We're finally gonna steal this cab successfully. Oh, we're gonna do it. Nine-tailed dragon, this time we are not gonna steal any old women. This time we're going to succeed. That horse doesn't look very minimal. Let's do it. It worked! Oh my gosh, it worked! A daring escape. The driver topples into the street with a forlorn squawk. You grab his whip from its hook and lash the horse into motion. The cab careers off down the road. At a safe distance, you exchange the cab and horse for a sack of glim, a meat pie, and the promise of a kind word in the ear of the Topsy King, the beggar's master. What? Oh, we did it! Yes, 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 yes. Oh my gosh, thank you, rubbery feline. The difference was the rubbery feline, and I'm going to imagine that we just kind of, like, toss our cat up onto the cab. The cat slobbers all over the cab driver. The cab driver squeaks, we knock them off, and off we go. Oh my gosh. Thank you, rubbery feline, you're so wonderful. We did it. Okay. Ooh, my dangerous is -1. I need to fix that. Because I don't need that right now. What reduces my dangerous? Oh, it's my suit. Well, I'm not going to fix that. My suit is actually very good. Okay. Sario says I renamed my equipment sets to the names of the qualities. That's sensible. Nine-tailed dragon says rubbery feline is wonderful, but not as wonderful as Merlin. Merlin is my IRL cat. Thank you. I agree. Jabal says there was a London rooftop where I was inclined to meet a rubbery man who was my friend and bade me take a seat, who showed me too his rubbery cat, his jellyfish as well, and neither of us commented upon the other's smell. Always a pleasure to have you here, Jabal. Oh my gosh. Alquill says, yeah, I remembered it was for the Fool at Halamus. And I thought if I equipped it, I might get more interesting cards. That is exactly why I put it on. So I'm glad that you confirmed that. A protector of cats! Click. A protector of cats. Cat chasing is a tradition in Fallen London. I am well aware. I have chased a great many cats. But lately the practice has become a fad. Few are stupid enough to injure the cats, but the Duchess disapproves nonetheless. Oh, excuse me, I'm getting stuffy. Oh my gosh, never get a cold. Rouse the city's residents in defense of the cats. Is London not a city of animal lovers? I need to pause. Sorry about that. I just muted so you wouldn't hear me loudly blow my nose. Rouse the city's residents in defense of the cats. Is London not a city of animal lovers? An inspiring pamphlet ought to do the trick. Fallen London is not a city of animal lovers. Anyway, take to the alleys and defend the cats yourself. Let the cat wranglers beware. It would be fun to go and beat up people who are chasing cats, although a little bit hypocritical because I do also regularly chase the cats. Nine-Tailed Dragon says, conspiracy theory time. It's Vendira secretly the Duchess in disguise. Nine, you know I'm not secretly the Duchess. You know. I don't even... There's no point in raising these kind of silly notions. Alright. 100% sounds a success. I don't want to do it. I'm gonna go beat up people. I did it! Obviously what's needed here is booby-trapped fake cats. This was the right decision. Oh my gosh. See? This one explodes. This one actually bites. And this one bites and then explodes. Several noted cat chasers fall foul of your infernal designs, and the fashionable set soon find better uses for their time. The Duchess is pleased, as evidenced by the string of pearls she sends you. Ooh. Yeah, it's a silly notion, Nine-Tailed Dragon. As you can see, connected the Duchess at 2. If I were the Duchess, then I wouldn't need the connected to the Duchess status, would I? No, of course not. Alright. Oh, this is so fun. I'm having such a great time. Let's see. I think I'm going to run out the actions that I've got, and then we'll see where we go from there. I'm not going to use either of these cards. It's a bit of a waste of fate in my mind. Let's see what there is to do. There was somewhere in Watchmaker's Hill I haven't been before that I think I had the option to go to. Not there. Is it here? Where did I see this? Excuse me while I click around my map. Oh no, I'm already here. Stop. Okay, let's... No, none of... Whoa. Oh no, I'm not going to go beat up a large rat. I'm feeling anti-beating up rats at the moment. Watchmaker's Hill. Making your name the contract? Is it this one? Rumours race around the hill. A hefty rodent has been menacing the residents. It were the size of a wolf, a costermonger claims. No, a horse, says a grizzled hunter. Visit the Medusa's Head. Yes, there we go. I've never been there. Meet the hill's colourful residents. Engage in a frank exchange of opinions. Hit them with a chair leg. It's how they say hello around here. This will open a new location on your map. We're doing that. I want a new location. Open the map and go to the Medusa's Head to learn more. Okay. The Medusa's Head! Alright, let's go. Okay. Rowdy times at the Medusa's Head. Rat catchers, spider crushers, and monster hunters drink here. What do I need for that? Not having an opening a bundle of oddities. Okay. Tame the undergrowth. The landlord of the Medusa's Head wants a beer garden. Oh, I want to do all of this. Okay, let's do the undergrowth. That sounds interesting. Alquil says it's where you beat people instead of rats. Yes, exactly. Amazing. Jubal says, so in my fall in London, a bunch of academics have invited me to high table. This bit real me is actually not unfamiliar with. Apparently 3 of them may be attempting to seduce me. This bit real me is very much unfamiliar with. You've got in with like a group of seductive academics. That sounds funny. I'm going to tame the undergrowth. The landlord of the Medusa's Head wants a beer garden. He has a convenient spot picked out, but the ground is choked with sucking daffodils and other botanical predators. Aggressive gardening. The plants of Fallen London scoff at photosynthesis. They get their vital nutrients from whatever they can grab and squeeze. The landlord provides you with a machete and a stout set of overalls. More than just a landlord, the cheery man, the landlord of the head, is connected in alarming ways. Perhaps you could engineer a conversation with him. Could we be friends? I don't have a rendezvous. Not having family at all. Is this... I just want to... Is that accidentally a romance? I feel like I keep stumbling my way into romances I don't want to be in. I do want to ask about... I like making connections. Well, let's go beat up some plants. Take that, you godforsaken vegetable. You spend a profitable afternoon lopping back daisy chains, trampling copperweeds, and ignoring the plaintive screams of the cri de coeur geranium. You've cleared a small patch of garden and the landlord is pleased. Chappelle says, "Oh, I failed at being seduced by a junior maths professor." Oh, this is a good game. Alright, we beat up those plants real good. We did it. Alright, let's go have some rowdy times. If you want to be anything on the hill, you'll have to prove yourself. Arm wrestle a rat catcher, a realistically defeatable opponent, although still a respectably muscular one. Arm wrestle a clay man. A much more challenging opponent, clay men are employed in the nearby docks to do the work of any 3 normal men. But they're not too bright. Subdue unruly drunks. Ensure the guests behave, pay, and don't throw up on anyone too important. I do want to do that. Calmly enveloped sarcasm. You know what we're all about. Pleasing landlords. Oh, man. Yeah, that's a good point. This is what I mean. I don't want to have a romance with a landlord if I can possibly avoid it. Let's see. Subdue unruly drunks. I want the rusty gold. Bounce! That'll show them. You knock heads together until all the troublemakers are unconscious or have remembered their manners. It seems really rude. Thank you for the rusty gold. Subpar umpire says landlord of your heart. Gag. Oh, man. Ew. Calmly Intelligence says ew. Oh. Okay. Well, we've been having a nice time here. I don't really want to continue. You know what? We haven't been to Ladybones Road in a while and continued our investigation. Let's go have a look. What's the next step? I can never tell what is the next thing I'm supposed to be doing. And which ones are just gathering. Making your name, find a tattooed courier's contact. That's probably it, right? I need seeking 5 to complete and progress this case. Do I already have that? Or Oh no, the next step, my seeking is 2. Well, that's going to take me more actions than I have. So I will not be doing that right now. Fire Matthew, hello, welcome. How goes infinite deaths? Well, I haven't died yet. But give me time. I am curious what happens when I die. Alco did say try the one with the orange frame. So this is the one. Okay, that's very helpful intel for the future. Thank you. Fire Matthew says yet. Absolutely. Yet is very much the operative word. And I do not make good decisions in this game. In fact, I would have to say that I make almost deliberately bad decisions a lot of the time. So it'll come. Debate with a philosopher at the Square of Lofty Words. Oh, I love debating the statues. But I think we only have... Oh, my music's done. Hang on. Fire Matthew says, by the way, if you get any events that need a second player, I'd be willing to be a second player since I play this game. Thank you so much. I'm at the moment I'm playing this every Wednesday, and people do kind of join in or invite me to help them with their own actions. It's really fun. Everyone has progressed much further than me because I am very, very bad at this game, and I only play on Wednesday. Ninetale Dragon says you should definitely send V mail in game. They read them out at the start of the stream. I do. I open my mail at the start of every stream, and I love it. It's the best part of the stream. I will not win if I challenge you to chess. Well, that's fine. I won't do that then. Let's see. You know what? With only 10 actions left, and we're probably... I know I like to go until half past, but we're running out of actions. What I am going to do... The Brass Embassy, what are you? This new thing's appearing on my map. Okay, I'll do them later. I want to go back to the Philosopher Spiders and see if I can impress them. My persuasive is so high now. No one spoil for me how... What is happening? Just go to... Oh, Velgot. I was clicking on Ladybone's Road. I'm... Sorry. Nobody spoil for me what happens. So, head into the cellars, then further down. Mr. Chimes' grand clearing out broke the earth beneath the singing mandrake, narrowly avoiding it tumbling into the depths. You know how much I love the Sorrow Spiders. I'm going in. Fire Matthew says, I mean losing at the 2-player minigames does give you second chance items, but still. Oh, fair enough. The pub has been shored up, and a permanent, if narrow, entrance remains at the back of its cellar. Will you descend beneath to the Spider Symposium? Perhaps you wish to check that it is no longer in danger of finishing its debates, or perhaps you want to participate. Descend into the place of spiders. How fortunate it is that they are articulate and philosophical, and not merely hungry. I'm going back in. I'm going back in. I'll never not go to the symposium. I need to impress them. You cling to the web beside the Titan. From the ceiling, you would have a commanding view of the room were it not for the lack of light. Perhaps it's for the best. Not being able to see the hunger of your audience will make for easier confidence in speaking. The symposium is discussing language, but what aspect? Its relationship to thought, parts of speech, the nature of meaning, how it relates to truth or reality? Yes, whispers the isolated Titan. That's the spider that we threw our lot in with. You can barely hear its voice over the rustle of so many spiders, constantly shifting. You are a novelty here, and are permitted to speak. Okay, we've got a really high persuasive. So if we were to suggest that thought shapes language, not, as some spiders here have proposed, the inverse, language is a tool of the mind, it is not the mind itself, then... I mean, both are true, aren't they? But anyway, we could succeed. We could actually succeed. I could actually impress the spiders. I'm really bad at all the other options, but they seem fun, but I've failed at this so many times. What if I finally succeed? What if the spiders finally believe that I am a worthy philosopher? Oh, good afternoon, Mitch. Hello. I'm back at the Spider Symposium. I can't stay away. Ooh. I'm doing it. Did I succeed? As a great poet said, what's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. Do the spiders know the quote? How long have they been confined down here? Ah, they definitely do. Several opposing arachnids hiss their disapproval of what they consider a tired point and an exhausted quotation. However, though the phrase may be hackneyed, they must not dismiss the point on that basis. While names are powerful, they cannot transform reality. Language is a tool for comprehension and communication, but nothing more. Those spiders you support rub their pedipalps together in approval, but several others join them. You have swayed some spiders to your side. Oh my gosh! We have 5 chelicerae clicked in applause! Yes! Yes! It's working! No spoilers! Okay, let's see. Sorry, Alquil, just no spoilers. I love mechanical help, and if I ask, like, how does this end, that's a different thing. But I'm just so excited that we've done that. Okay. A faint rattle, rocks crumble from the cavern wall and bounce to the floor. No spider was hurt. Do we do again? Is there a next stage? I need 10 chelicerae clicked in applause. I'm just gonna do the same thing again. I love succeeding. Oh, this is going so well. A fight breaks out. One spider dared accuse another of not understanding the work of Aristotle. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, okay. I think we have enough. 60. But 10 will get us this option. Accept a volume of collated research. The vast spider looks down on you from above. They begin to remember their place. Have this. It drops a bundle of ancient-looking documents down to you. Oh my gosh! I should just spend the rest of my life here now that I can succeed. I want the collated research. A bound volume. The spiders did not collate this. The writing is in a human hand. The points it makes are entirely unrelated to the subject matter under discussion. No wonder why it was relinquished so readily. But you can surely find a use for it. Around you the spiders jostle and stir. Your linguistic broadsides have confused and confounded, unsettled the long-established balance of the symposium. It appears as if the isolated titan must have its way. Could the symposium be approaching a conclusion? Wow. Return the symposium to deadlock? What's this? Fine, Matthew says, but the high-risk one gives you more XP. Oh, believe me, I know. I have done the high-risk ones a great many times. I failed here. I've been coming here since my very first stream. And failing. So I do know. But it's just very exciting to finally progress at something. Return the symposium to deadlock. It's all very well winning the esteem of one of the groups or another. But if they all finally come to an agreement, then they will break for lunch. A many thousand strong spider gathering would require a prodigious banquet to be sated. For the sake of the Londoners living above, you'd best side against your academic ally to reduce their advantage and ensure that they face a sizable opposition from their peers to prevent such a hungry harmony from being achieved. Oh my gosh, I have to turn against the isolated titan? Progressing here is so exciting. Okay. The titan is short-sighted, literally and figuratively. Perhaps once its word had weight, but now they are laboured and unpersuasive. Language and the discussion surrounding it has moved on. The titan has let itself become irrelevant. I feel bad. But at the same time, they will rise up and eat all of my friends in the singing mandrake, so I'm gonna go ahead and side against him. Affronted chittering indistinguishable from applause. Spiders indicate fury and excitement and humour through limb waving and rubbing. This very moment you are surrounded by thousands of excited, stridulating spiders. Individually the sound would be somewhere between a cricket's chirp and a metallic purr. But here the room reverberates with vibrations, and they're only increasing in pitch. Perhaps some of the spiders appreciate your intervention, but certainly not all. It would be best to make a swift exit before they forget their rule. No meals in the debating chamber. Ooh! You only side with the spiders inasmuch as it is required to bring them back to deadlock. So you come down here and you keep the spiders. You stop the spiders from reaching a philosophical agreement. Excuse me. In order to prevent them from rising up and eating everyone. I love this game. Well, that was delightful. Ooh, I have a card waiting. Let's get rid of one of these. A jewel thief needs an accomplice. I think I've done that before. I have 8 actions left. We might actually... What if we actually make it to half past this time without running out of actions? Thank you to... well, I mean, we did run out of actions very quickly. But thanks to Sario's gift, we were able to replenish them. So, let's... Okay. I'm just very excited to think I might get the full hour and a half. Let's see. Singing Mandrake has gone well. I could do some literary ambitions from Vale Garden. I think we've already done that. I just want to do something new. Let's debate with the philosophers at the Square of Lofty Words, because I always enjoy that. We can only succeed. Wow, that's a little bit disappointing. Debate with the philosopher at the Square of Lofty Words. The thinkers here perch atop long poles high above the surrounding buildings, so that the rarefied air might nourish their wispy notions. You have heard interesting things about this place from your philosopher friends, and philosopher spider friends. Repudiate an especially offensive hypothesis. You've been described as open-minded, innovative, an exemplar of forbearance, but this idiot on his stupid pole is talking rubbish and someone needs to step in. Climb up and start expounding. You lack a pole, but a hansom stuck in traffic nearby will do just as well. They will hear you. I find repudiating the especially offensive hypothesis fantastic, just the description. So I'm going to do that. A victory as satisfying as any honor duel. You counter his points, cast clever doubt upon his sources, and ultimately expose his theorem as the self-indulgent adolescent mooning that it is. Oh my gosh. When the ragged old imbecile starts flinging his food at you, you take it as a sign of absolute victory and depart. A philosopher on a neighbouring pole tosses a trinket down to you, cackling. It seems he and your victim have never made peace since the acrimonious dispute over which of them had the nicest pole. I'm opening a bundle of oddities! Yay! I really just love getting involved in philosophical debates in this game. It's so, like, petty. I love it. Oh, excuse me. Calmly enveloped, self-owning. Imagine being okay with having a healthy reaction to failure. I mean, this game lets me imagine what that would be like, for sure. Oh, too real. Okay. Something keening is in this bundle. The package trembles under your fingers. Okay, I'm so excited. Whenever you open a bundle of oddities and there might be something alive inside of it, I just get very excited. Shrieks! Some sounds have rung in the Neath since before the bazaar came. These, for instance. Oh, wow! 67 primordial shrieks? I'll take them. Wonderful. Okay. Let's go into the singing mandrake and see what we've got. Seduce a struggling artist? Blah. No, thank you. Seduce a struggling artist model? No, thank you. Tell a risque joke. Tell a politically dangerous joke. I can do all of these too easily. Mock an insufferable poseur. Yeah, I don't want to do any of these. What do I need? I haven't done enough with the Blemigans, and I'm not enough of a hedonist. Aw. Well, in that case, let's spend the rest of our actions today, and therefore the rest of the stream, gaining enough seeking to complete this. So just a reminder of where our seeking is at. The next step, we need seeking 5 and we have seeking 2. How do I increase my seeking? Is it just by doing these? I assume this is what it is. Okay. Alquil says yes. Thank you, Alquil. Nine-tailed dragon says, trust a philosopher to have a sideline in screaming. Oh my gosh. Okay. A straightforward approach. Follow her. 80% chance. Or a straightforward challenge. Search her their belongings for 98% chance. That sounds too easy. Let's follow her. My seeking is increasing. Where are they off to? She meets a sign painter, stops for coffee at a rough coffee house full of finger-waving radicals, takes a walk through Tyrant's Gardens. The route meanders around London, but you stay close. I'm going to try again. We're trying to find the tattooed courier's contact. It was part of our investigation for the honey-addled detective. So, I've been doing this since part 1? First stream? So I'm interested to see what goes on. Jabal says I should do a ballad about the philosophy spiders. You absolutely should, and I would love that very much. Also, oh, we were talking about, you already did a song, didn't you, for Fall in London? We should do that on the stream sometime. I'm almost certainly not going to remember, but I will try to remember, because we should arrange that. I'll try and message you after the stream. Anyway. Alcol says, I misheard ballad as ballet. Oh. That'd be a little bit more work, I think. A straightforward approach. So, okay, we'll just follow her again. Seeking has increased to 3. This is going quite well. It'd be amazing if our seeking... I think we'll run out of actions before we get what we want, but... Seeking is 4. If we just have 1 point left when we're done. Okay, I think we'll have 1 point left. Is that enough? We're seeking is 5. It's enough! The next step in the case. You've gathered enough information to continue your investigation. Let's do this! Onwards, leave this story lit and return to Lady Bones Road to continue. Oh, I have to come out? Okay, here we go. Here. Making your name, find a tattooed courier's contact, the last link. The tattooed messenger has been talking to a gin-soaked actress. The titles in this game. The gin-soaked actress has been passing messages via a spider-footed urchin. Where is this agile urchin girl going? Spider-footed urchin. Observe the urchin. She hasn't actually got spider feet, as far as you know. She's tremendously fast, though. You'll never keep up with her on the rooftops, but after a few trips, you should be able to work out her route. I have a 70% chance, so of course, I will do it. The last action of the stream, we're finally progressing. This is so exciting. East, east. Every time you lose the spider-footed urchin on the rooftops, you mark the spot where you lost her. When she passes again, you pick up her trail. It takes days, but eventually you trace the urchin's path. She heads eastwards, across the well-trodden rooftops of Spite, and further east still to the coloured lights of Mrs. Plenty's most distracting carnival. Finally, the urchin heads for the tent of Madame Shoshana, the fortune-teller. What is going on in there? Oh my gosh, we're going back to Mrs. Plenty's carnival! Yes! That's so exciting! What a place to end the stream. Oh my gosh. If anyone remembers the last place we went to, time we went to Mrs. Plenty's carnival, I took a Ferris wheel into below the ground, and it was beautiful and terrifying, and I walked into a tent full of mirrors, and I went super mad. It was wonderful. I can't wait to go back. Unexpected. Let me just go on my end screen now, because that is it for the stream today. Thank you so much to everyone who's been here and keeping me company and giving me advice and etc. This has been a lot of fun. You can tell I'm still recovering from the cold because I'm just stuffy and my throat really hurts after all this talking. But I've had so much fun. I'll see you again Wednesday, same time, 2 p.m. GMT for more Fall in London. And of course, I'll be finishing Signs of the Sojourner on Friday, which I'm very, very excited about. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the day. Goodbye, everyone.